electrical wall. Apron flashing with 3-inch Protecto tape. Okay, so they're going to have rolled apron flashing that's going to run across that shed roof. And then anytime we apply flashing, metal flashing, we need to tape that directly to the sheathing. The alley that we are channeling that water to, diverting that water to into that location, right? It will hold water. It will freeze, it will thaw, it will freeze, it will thaw, it will stay stagnant in that location. That's bulk water that we can't provide really a way out, so it has to be applied there. This is easy for everybody when we have turn gables like this. Where I see it miss is when we have roof pitch changes. So if you have a deep product, something that's a 60 or 70 foot deep product, and you go from a high roof line to a low roof line, like an 8-12, 10-12, 12-12, down to a 4-12, it creates that low point on there. That ice and water shield has to be applied. Our roofers generally are only looking at our elevation pages. This is only called out on our building section pages. So when we get that side section view, you should see a line, leader line that runs to it and says ice and water shield on that location.
Tape the quick flash on the penetration. 3-inch tape, shingle tile directly to the sheeting. And then if the house wraps are on, you gotta do a certain envelope style cut, fold it back over after you do the protective tape, and then white house wrap tape it back on.
Who's responsible for it?
Whoever does the initial penetration.
So whoever's doing the penetration is doing it, right? Okay. Do we have a walk behind for our siding group or anything? Are they to verify it, or is there anything that they're doing?
We don't do a great job of enforcing.
How about for our ones up in the gable? So is it still that HVAC contractor?
I've seen ours up on ladders. Plumbers and HVAC guys doing it after the fact.
Yeah. It's very difficult to apply this with one hand up on a ladder. We have sandy conditions here. It's just, let's take a look at all of our applications here, right? Because we have electrical, we have plumber, we have HVAC. Does anybody want to go through and tell me? Let's look at this load line. What do we see?
Not applied directly to the sheathing.
It's not applied directly to the sheathing.
It's not even applied. It's not sticking to it either.
Okay. This was like this. So what's wrong with that? It's not shingled. Do you want to read me what that says? Electrical, low voltage, P25. So this is a 1/4 inch material. This gasket is completely damaged. It's voided and wrong at this point. Okay, they ripped it. This black gasket can never be used. They have got to use the right sizing on there. Are we to do every single wire or just anything over a 1/2 inch, 1 inch? What are they doing?
Should be every single wire.
We don't ask that in our face spec. We don't ask that. It's anything over that 1/2 inch is what we call for. But if your program is to do every wire, that's fine. If that's what you want to do together. But we have an outlet out back that's done with the quick flash, and we have this one that's done without the quick flash. Okay, so just for our electrician. Incorrect material, one applied out back, one not applied here, and nothing applied for our low voltage. Okay? It's not shingle style. Is it to the sheathing?
No. Nailed.
It's got it screwed in.
It's screwed in, right? I don't know how many siding guys are running around with a screw gun. Okay? So, I have seen plenty of areas where they'll bring out the quick flash and they'll tack it into place so that it doesn't go flying away, and then it holds and it doesn't get lost. But the minute that we just go ahead and screw all over it, right, it just makes their job more difficult, okay? So right now, we're missing the boat on these two at this point, right? For our HVAC, a little bit better, right? So from the looks of this, our HVAC company did all their installation before house wrap. That sound right?
Yep.
So we made their life a little bit easier that they didn't have to worry about the house wrap. They could just get it directly onto the sheathing. What did our framer do?
We staple it.
Staple it, right? We don't want staples to be going into that location. What should this cut on this house wrap look like? So this is a P150 on our 1-inch refrigerant line. Maybe they need the 1.5. I don't know. I'll have to double check that on which side they should be using on their refrigerant line. Okay, it looks like it's a little bit larger than what it needs to be.
What about tape on the bottom, Jimmy?
We certainly want to tape on the bottom. We understand when it gets close to that rim joist and we don't want to have that being exposed. Can you trim this blue piece at all?
Yes.
We can, right? Okay. And per our standard detail, we tape all 4 sides directly to the sheathing, okay? So if they need to trim that piece a little bit, they can trim that piece, tape, 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 across the top.
I got a quick question.
Yep.
On this picture and seemingly how they did it up here on this vent, why not have the paper under the quick flash so that can also be shingle fashion? Because to me, if I'm drop load of water, I can get beyond the paper and below that penetration.
Yeah. And if we go to Quick Flash website, they do it a little bit differently than what we do. But for here on these purposes, we do this as an air infiltration as well, and we ask for those all to be taped and then the tape back through there. Any bit that might be minimal that might get back behind that house wrap, we're protecting on that penetration and allow that to filter its
I
way
was
down.
wondering if there was a different
Yeah.
motivation.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. If you see something like this for now, can we make sure to alert our project manager? And project managers, can we make sure that we really start to hone in on our vendors